Alright guys, welcome to the first episode on Western Shore. I've been really looking forward to doing this and we are finally here. So, we've already had a bit of a mishap and I thought I'd start it off by showing you a little bit about the farm, and I thought I'd start it off with just mucking out, cleaning up. I need some water and some food, and then I thought we could do a little crop walk to show you what I've drilled. But I've already had to call the dealer out as our JCV wouldn't start this morning. So the dealer's only been open for not even 20 minutes and they came out in their van, which is very good of them. Yeah, let me show you what happened. So she's done nearly 4,000 hours, so she's not too bad. Oh, every now and then you get it to crank. Come on, girl. Oh, it goes, and then it cuts out. There you go. So you get about 10 seconds of her running, and then it cuts out. So unfortunately, it's a bit above my pay grade to sort that out. So the dealer's very kindly come out. However, we have got a whopping £11,200 pound bill to fix it. So it's not a cheap fix, and I don't even have that money. So we've got a couple of options. I think I'm going to have to borrow some money because we could sell some wool, but I kind of wanted to do a full wool run. So I think, unfortunately, we're going to have to borrow a bit of money to get us out of this, because I need the machine. I can't get around that machine. So I think I'm going to borrow. If I borrow, I mean, I could only borrow 5, but that really doesn't leave us with much. So I probably need to borrow £10,000, I think. So we'll borrow 10,000 for the minute, which has now put us up to 21 grand. And we will have to pay that back off at some point. But we're going to have to pay it because, unfortunately, I need it. Let's just double check that. There we go. Oh, £11,000. Oh, that was painful. Oh, it's not a good start. It's not a good start, but it needed to happen, unfortunately. So that's only left off with 9 grand. Well, nearly 10 grand there. So, unfortunately, we've had to pay that. However, if we now go back into our maintenance tab, we've got 30 engine hours or 36 days. So this should now start. Yes! Okay, excellent. Right, I'm going to leave that ticking over, leave that warming up, and we'll get the dealer back on their way. I don't want to pay for any more of their time. Right, we've left that warming up for a minute. We've got them on their way, paid their ridiculous bill. Oh well, we needed the machine, is what it is. Right, let's start this episode how I intended to start it. So, we've got sheep. We've got quite a few sheep actually, which I will show you momentarily. We'll just tidy them up. They need mucking out as well, which won't take too long. They probably need some grub. I think they need some water. Might even need bedding up. I think they need the whole lot. But they require quite a lot of maintenance because I think we're at 106 now, and they seem to breed nearly every day, I think it is. So we'll get that open there. Let's jump out, get her out of gear, put the handbrake on. Right. Let's go into the animal tab and I can show you. Yeah, so sheep owned. So we're at 108 now, and next animal's in. Is that 2 days and 12 hours? So, yeah, I think that's what that means. So we've got, yeah, they come pretty thick and fast. Bit of manure. Yeah, that cleanliness will go up once we muck them out, I would have thought, and then we'll just chuck some water at them, and then they'll be fine for everything else. So we'll just muck them out and then give them some water, and they should be absolutely fine. So this is our muck trailer. So I've just got that parked there, and we just fill that up. as we go. Right, handbrake off. So I've also changed my setup a bit, which is exciting. Well, it is exciting, also annoying, but I've stopped using my hoary truck control wheel. If anyone watched my Euro Truck Simulator video, you would have seen that it's really good for Euro Truck Simulator, ETS2, ATS2, but if you try and play anything else with it, it's rubbish. So unfortunately, I have completely stopped using it, and I've put a bigger custom wheel on my G29 so I can use the G29 pedals, which just works that bit better. It's a real shame because I spent, oh, what was it? You know, 550 odd pounds. Oh, should I have gone around that way? We'll find out. But I spent a lot of money on it, and I just don't think it's very good, which is a real shame. But oh well, you live and you learn. I'd probably try and sell it second hand. Are you going to try and come out? You look like you're heading this way. Yeah, so that's a bit annoying, but you need to move, sheep. You need to move. We've got a sheep in the bucket. Sheep through the bucket. Way up. We've lifted a sheep up. That's how funny. God, I didn't know we could do that. We could lift sheep up. Oh dear. Right, push it against that panel. I think there's some more on the feeder side. Mind out, sheep. But my setup is slowly getting better and better with time. The more I learn about what is good and bad, the more I understand, well, what is good and bad. So like, yeah, the truck control was a risk, and unfortunately I took the risk, and yeah, it backfired. But that's alright, you live and learn, you live and learn. Right, let's get last of that. I think that's pretty much there. They look good for straw, so I won't, yeah, they won't need bedding up. They just need some water, I think. It should be alright with that open for a second. Let's get that in there. So as I say, I've been really looking forward to playing on Western Shore. It's such a brilliant map. It is so brilliant, and it's just been setting it up has been such a tease, because I've been setting it up, but I haven't been wanting to do too much off camera. So I've set up, we've drilled everything except one field. We've drilled all of our cereal crops. The only field we've got left to do is we're going to do some sugar beet, which if you saw, I posted a picture of a TW and a plough. Get that switched off there. Perfect. Right, thank you for starting again. I'm not best pleased that we had to finance some money to get you going, but oh well. Yeah, if you guys saw the post of the TW ploughing, that was on the Western Shore, and I will show you when we go for a drive. I will, yeah, show you where that was. That field that we were ploughing, we're going to put some sugar beet in, and the plan is to feed sugar beet to these guys, because you can have, yeah, sugar beet for them. So we'll either do hay and sugar beet, or silage and sugar beet, whatever, and then maybe get in a routine that we sell them every, I don't know, month or so, sell a load. But I'm going to fill these guys up with water, and then I will jump at the Land Rover and we'll go for a little drive and show you what's what. Right, that is them topped up with water, so that should be them happy for the minute. So they've got water, straw, food, they're mucked out, they can't complain really. Right, so I'll show you a bit out here before we drive off too far. So we've got some hay here that was delivered, and then we've got a bit of straw that was delivered as well. We may very well need to buy some more straw before we actually get to combining. We've got a little tedder there, little bale spike, bigger bale spike that will obviously do the JCB as well, but it will also do the front loader if need be. We've got a little herbs bale trailer there that for some reason it's got dodgy stickers on them. It doesn't give me low FPS or anything, but I don't know why. They load in there and then you move and then they go. Not sure what that's about. We've got a nice storage area here, which will, if we do silage bales, they'll probably be stored here. And then out here, so we've got a nice field of grass here, and then we've got a nice field of barley. Now, everything, all of our cereal crops was drilled by Courseplay, because I was setting up. So, because of that, I'm not saying by any means I am a perfect tractor driver. However, the tram lines are not the prettiest, and a lot of the corners have been missed, unfortunately. You can see here where there was sunflowers before, and yeah, they don't go right to the corners, unfortunately. But by the by, that's okay. It got drilled, that's the main thing, but the tram lines are not the best. Ah well, you can't have everything. And then, yeah, nice field of grass out here, which is growing really well actually. That is, to be fair, we could come and do a first cut, I mean, pretty damn soon if we wanted to. I think I kind of had it in my head I wasn't going to bother putting any fertiliser on the grass because it just means there's more grass work for us, and if we've just got the sheep for the minute, we don't really need to, and it's so expensive. I mean, as you can see, we've got quite a lot of decent kit at our other farm, which I will show you shortly. But we're not millionaires, so I was trying to kind of set this up as realistically as possible. So the idea is we've got this smaller sheep farm here, which has got that smaller Massey, which you saw. We also store the JCB up here, and then there's also a bigger arable farm, which has got all the flash kit for the arable farming. But this is kind of where we're going to spend most of our time. I suppose you could kind of say the other farm isn't ours or whatever, but that's kind of how I set it up. So we've got a little Bailey trailer here for the muck, house, Land Rover, and then workshop. That's where our wool comes to. Another field here which we own, and then we also own this grass field here. So I'll just show you on the map which field those are. So we are up here, and as you see, we own all 4 of these around here. That's where our sheep are, so that's nice and easy. And then we come down here, we also own this one, and there's a few further down that we own as well, which I will show you. Let's go for a drive, and I can show you I can kind of show you what we've been doing, really. Let's hop in the Land Rover here. Let's give ourselves a little bit of a reset. Something like that. That'll be alright. We're very low. We always seem to sit really low in this Land Rover. Right, start her up. Oh no. Are you gonna work? Is that on? Uh-oh, I can't rev it. Oh. Oh, you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh. So not only has our JCB failed this morning, so has our Land Rover. I mean, if you're looking at a Land Rover for reliability, then I think you've got the wrong end of the stick. But I mean, she's a high mileage hero. She is a 627,776 miles. So she is a high mileage girl. Thankfully, I've got my own little trusty toolbox here, so I can chuck this down somewhere like that. And let's repair her. So apparently she's only worth £1,000 at the moment. 2,800. Oh, it's an expensive day on the farm. Oh, well, I can't really get around that. Oh dear, we've only got £7,000. We might be looking at financing with some more money, because okay, not looking good. We might have to sell some wool sooner than I thought. Right, you better now start. Oh, thank God. Okay, I can actually rev it now. Jesus. Right, that was not very attractive. Let's reverse out of here. So I'm also, which I did mention it in my last video, I'm now using my D-Land Clip Fusion Pro, and I absolutely love it. It's so brilliant. Having that like no latency delay on the head tracking is brilliant. I think actually I'm just going to turn down the sound a bit. Let's turn that back down to 30. There we go. Yeah, having the no latency delay is so brilliant. It's just being able to turn all the way. It keeps up with every head movement. It makes such a difference. Right, let's pull out to the end of the drive here. Let's actually go over the road in case someone wants to come in. And over here, let's pull out the way a bit better. This is our rape field. So this is canola. Let's turn that off. Yeah, so this is our canola field. So I put tram lines in, and after putting them in, well, Courseplay drilled it, so Courseplay put the tram lines in, but I obviously told Courseplay to put tram lines in, so it's my fault the tram lines are there. And after I put them in, I suddenly thought, does rape actually have tram lines? Which I don't think it does. So it doesn't matter, they've got it, it'll make life easier for spraying, doesn't matter. But after I did it, I did have that thought. I was kind of like, I don't know if actually, yeah, whether they should have even had the tram lines. Oh well, it doesn't matter. So that's our canola field. We'll head down the road and I will, show you the rest of our fields. Right. Let's get back on the road there, nothing coming. So this map is huge. It's such a big map, which is so nice. But it's also, there's a level of actually understanding where everything is. It takes a second to actually kind of understand where everything is. But it's so scenic as well. It's just, it's so cool. And as spring has become later in the year, so we're now the 4th, we're mid-spring. It's just, everything's grown, the trees have grown, the hedges have grown, the grass has grown. It's so cool. It's just seasons and it's such a brilliant game. Right, if we dive into here, we have another field of arable. In here though is oats, so this is a field of oats in here. Again, drilled by Courseplay, so the tram lines are not the prettiest, but it really struggled in this field, like really struggled. I think in fairness it's a hefty, that's a big bank. So it'd be an interesting one to combine, but this is so this is oats in here. It's not too bad, to be fair. Obviously had wheat in here before. He didn't do too bad. He did. The old Courseplay didn't like turning round on the bank up there, because when he was up here, he would try and turn round and be slipping, suddenly get grip, and then go from like 0 to 30k and spin round, and then couldn't get back on a straight run because he was, doing circles. So yeah, he worked it out in the end, evidently, as you can see. I just kind of left him to it, but yeah, he he did manage to make that work in the end. So yeah, this is our field of oats in here, and then we've got, I won't bother driving to this little grass field here because it's just one singular tiny field, but we also have this farm down here, which I will drive over to now, and yeah, I'll show you our last couple of fields and the other farm. It always amazes me how big this map is. You can actually be driving for like 10 minutes to get somewhere. It always amazes me. I've missed this map. There's such memories coming back to it. Right, so we are left in here. Perfect. Which is, it's pretty tight down here. Which is, fun for big kit. Getting the combine down here off that main road isn't much fun. So that's a big old dairy farm in front of us there, which is nothing to do with us. I did debate setting up a dairy farm, but I don't know. It didn't quite take my fancy. So we are in here. So we've got quite the kit for whatever it is that we want to do. So we've got butterfly triples, quad rotor rake, 4 rotor wake, whatever, big old combine header, and then big old grain store, which I will show you momentarily, will get parked up out the way somewhere. somewhere around here. That'll do. Get handbrake on, switch her off. Let's take a walk. So we've got yeah, a bigger bale trailer here, which I know if anyone watched the bale carting video, you'll know that I did have troubles with the Marshall. I did tweak a few things. I copied some stuff from an actual in-game trailer XML, so I don't know, we'll see. I think also I need to just strap the bottom layer of bales as soon as I put them on. If it starts mucking around, then it'll be what it'll be. There's something else that I've been thinking about, is whether we keep the Chrome Ultima or whether we just do hay with normal bales. I've got the Chrome Ultima, so I'll probably just use it for the minute. But we can cross that bridge at a later date. This is a load of seed on here, obviously. This is just leftover seed left on the trailer. Then we've got a Vardasad Rapid here, same one that we had in Oakfield. And then we've got a very smart Puma 240, it's a CVX, with a nice 2.4 ton weight on the front. We have our fertilizer tank here. So this is holding liquid fertilizer at the moment. Now this, I'm sure if anyone saw my brief coding video, you'll know that I have put the hose mod on the back of this. I'm still defeated by putting it on the sprayer. So for the moment, we aren't doing that, unfortunately. And that's okay, because if we come around the back here, we have our liquid fertilizer tank, which is full at the minute, and we've actually still got some left in the holding tank as well. So it kind of works. I mean, we could put the hose mod on here. It'd be tight, that's the thing. It would be cool though. I'll look into it. I'll see if we can do it. Yeah, we've got washing out bay as well, and then we've got our fuel tank here, which is actually empty, so yeah, we should probably get that filled up actually. We've got our pressure washer there, big flash house around here, lovely garage, yeah, lovely house, and then yeah, smart little workshop round here. And then these are our last couple of fields. So this again is oats here, and there's quite a few misses. Yeah, this field isn't the prettiest to look at. Same with the tram lines, but that's okay. That's okay. We didn't drill them, so I can blame courseplay. Yeah, oats again growing out here nicely. It's all germinated, which is good to see. And then over here, if anyone saw my post, this is the post you would have seen, the Flash TW35 with a 6 furrow plough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 furrow plough. God damn. I hadn't registered that's a 6 furrow plough. Damn. Well, ploughing away with a 6 furrow plough. Doing a very nice job of it. Look at that. Perfectly straight runs. Love to see it. So this is only half done actually. This isn't all the way done. How far did I get out over here? Yeah, so this was potato ground before. I was just following the old plough lines, which actually probably wasn't the brightest ideas, because I think it would have been quicker if I had gone the other way. But it didn't matter. I've done it now. Doesn't matter. But I think I was going to save this ploughing for another video. So we'll finish this on camera. Which, yeah, would be a nice video. I really enjoy ploughing with that TW. It's a wicked setup. It's really, really cool. Yeah, and we're going to put sugar beet in here for the sheep. That's the plan. Obviously, this will generate a lot of sugar beet, so we could probably sell some of it. But we'll make it work. This would be, yeah, it'd be fun. I mean, my idea with this was that I obviously set it up, and then, well, like with the money side of things, kind of gave myself a very fair advantage by, you know, all this crazy kit we've got around here. We're not struggling for kit, but I did think it would be fun if I, you know, have to think a little bit about, well, like even then, you know, like, oh, machinery's gone wrong, so we have to borrow some money, or, you know, all this seed and fertilizer and all that sort of stuff. yeah, I thought it'd be fun going forward. We can have the flash kit, but we'll have to be a bit realistic about buying in stuff. So that was the idea. Let's have a look in here. So we've got the big Bailey grain trailer, and then we've also got our sprayers here, which I've actually got working again because I got rid of my version of this sprayer and just used the modded version for section control. So we've not got any hose mods on the sprayer at the minute, which is a shame. I was a bit defeated by that. I think, I need to give it another go, but I kind of lost interest when I was just losing. So anyway, so this is a tipping point for the grain, which is super cool. So that's really, really nice. And then that's a chute for the grain if we want to take it back out with a huge pump on the back of it. And then in here, yeah, so in here we've got some exciting stuff. So this is our Fatherstad tempo, and this will drill our sugar beet. So this is like a root crop drill. So that'll do, yeah, that'll do spuds and sugar beet. It will also drill maize. So if we wanted to drill some corn, we could. So we've got that as an option, which is really, really cool. But we need that for the sugar beet anyway. We've got a nice little flail topper for the sugar beet leaf, and then the actual sugar beet harvester. Our combine, which we obviously used at the end of the last episode of Oakfield, so we know that combine works well. And then, yeah, look at all the animations. This is, I mean, I just need to take a second to actually say thank you to it's Bullet Bill. Honestly, I can't say thank you enough to him, because I emailed him and asked if there's any chance I could get Western Shore again, because I got a new PC, and I had Western Shore on my old PC. My last PC died, basically, and I kind of wanted to upgrade anyway. And I tried to re-download Western Shore on my new PC, and I couldn't find it anywhere, and he'd taken it down because people had transferred it to FS22 without his permission, so he had to take it down. Very, very kindly, he put it up, just so I could download it with all the custom textures and the seasons and all the stuff that Western Shore needed, which is super cool. Really, really good of him. So huge thank you to Bullet Bill. That's super cool. And this, yeah, this map is just unbelievable. Like all the custom animations, custom textures, custom scripts, custom sounds, you name it, he's done it. It's just, so cool. I'm so pleased I'm playing this. So we'll get that shut back up. That's our grain store in there. Obviously we've got the huge header trailer, and then we've got these very nice butterfly mowers, which I'm looking forward to using. We've got a quad rotor rake, which I'm intrigued to see how it works. I haven't had much experience with a full rotor rake on farm sim, so we will see how they work. I'm intrigued. And then we've obviously got the Crone Ultima, which we know also works very well. I'm still concerned that the bale physics are from this problem rather than a bale trailer problem, but I think as long as I strap the first layer of bales, I think we'll be alright. So that's pretty much us, I think, for the minute. That's yeah, that's half. This side is Hatton Farm. It's the wrong way around there, but this is Hatton Lane. This is Hatton Farm. So Hatton Dairy is obviously this side, which is not ours. We're not doing anything in that for the minute. Maybe we could get some cows in the future, but for the moment, I'm not that bothered by it. So I haven't really made the effort to set that up. We've got some sheep. Yeah, maybe it's something we could look at in the future. But for the minute, we're pretty well set up. So this was just a kind of a quick walk around, just kind of going over. Yeah, going over how we've set up, which is super exciting. So I think for the next one we'll be ploughing, and then we'll probably be putting in some sugar beet after that. And now everything's germinated as well, we could come and put our first dosing of liquid fertilizer on as well. Which, yeah, we've already own enough liquid fertilizer to fertilize everything. So that's perfect. So we're not going to have to find the money to actually buy the fert because we've already got it. So let's go on to fertilise. So nothing's fertilised, which is cool. So we need to come on and give this some dosings of fertiliser. And then we can drill some sugar beet in this side, which again is really cool as well because I've never really done much with sugar beet in game, so that'll be a really cool little project. And we'll chop and change as time goes on. We might realise that actually oat or canola is a waste of time, and maybe we want to do more sugar beet, or maybe we want to get rid of the sheep and go dairy farming, or I don't know. But I'm open to ideas. If you guys have got any suggestions that you would like to see in game, if you guys want to see something specific in game, then let me know. I'm more than happy to try and incorporate it. But that's it for the minute. Hope you guys have enjoyed this short little walk around of just kind of getting a brief of what's sort of going on with it. I'm really looking forward to properly starting this. There's no map like it. There's no map like it. Well, I look forward to seeing you in the next one, guys. Cheers for sticking around. Cheerio.